Morning, or should I say namaste. Um, I'm doing a bit of tidying today, but I just thought I'd come on and say hello because I've woke up again with somebody that I came across a few years ago, sub to the channel, but we all know what's going on there, and have not received a lot of this lady's videos. Put out to myself the other week or so, I need to find this woman. I can't remember what her YouTube channel was, and I can't remember what the name is now, so I'm going to have to put it in my community page after this video. And like I keep saying, I've resonated with people a few years ago, even when I thought, well, what are they talking about at the time? Yeah, I'm resonating with, I don't know what I'm resonating with. And then I've just come across a new video. She's well, not new video, well, new videos and videos I'm catching up on, but one of them she's done with Sasha. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Sasha, can't remember. Anyway, and it was her, and I was like, yes, I found her again. And just went and looked at some of her other videos, the ones that I've missed, and she starts talking about Q and Trump and the light and all that, and I'm like, I knew it. I knew I had a good intention about her when I first came across her, and the whole thing of all that I've said is to do with a divine plan, let's say, with the White Hat Alliance and all that, and things that go back, way back. Resonated with her, and these people I'm coming across now, again, when I found them again, a lot of them are on the side of Q and Trump. So whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, it just put me in a massive big vibration again this morning, and I'm like, yes. Did a mini meditation this morning, and it made me laugh out loud because I'll have to show you in a picture. I did draw it, but it's too small to see because it's in crayon. But it was a worm, and they say a worm can get cut in half, but it can, I don't know if that's what they say. Didn't you say a worm can get cut in half and then it can be two worms or whatever? I don't know. And then it was this worm being cut in half, so it was two. One became two, but then two became one. And if that worm found the other side of itself, would it know itself? And it just made me laugh out loud because that's sort of like what we're doing. Going back to self. One became two, two became one again. If anyone gets what I'm saying. But I drew it and it just made me laugh out loud while I was having that mini meditation. As I saw that vision in my head, it was so funny. I drew these two little worms, but I'll have to show you that again. So, yeah, this high vibration thing is just brilliant, and I can get in a high vibration off the funniest, littlest thing, or seeing others talking about the things I resonate with and trying to keep in that high vibrational state. I can see some people that don't know who's there. And we can get brought down by other things. Like I said, things can get on your nerves. Kids can get on your nerves, especially what's going on now because they're bored and this, that, and the other. But you can take joy in things. And this is why I say, technology isn't all bad and social media isn't all bad. There's a lot of people going about social media. It's mainstream media that we have a problem with. Yes, we've got mainstream on social media. Yes, we know who's been owning social media. But at the end of the day, we wouldn't be doing what we were doing now without social media. So people who complain about it and think social media is all bad when it's not, it's a lot of mainstream, even though things are trickling out in certain mainstream like Fox and stuff and so on. Yeah, social media has been used, but there are us, real people, like worker star seeds, whatever you want to call them, they're all the same to me, truthers, that are putting stuff out there. And we wouldn't have that without these platforms, but they didn't know that that's what would happen in the end. They were using them against the people. So people who think, because I've had this and I've been told this and I get it off Facebook by people who are asleep and they'll go, yeah, it's social media, mainstream media, social media. It's like, yeah, but you're not going to get out a lot of truth on mainstream media. They're not going to let you do that, so you have to go on your own platform. Yes, we know there's crap out there and they do censor, because this lady that I was trying to find, which I've now found, was censored from me because I was subscribed to her, like we all know, but I was getting no videos like most of you are experiencing with certain stuff. If you're there, please say hi, because I can't see anyone. I can see people, but no one's saying anything. So it was just beautiful that I asked the other week. I found her again. I'm so chuffed I can go and relook at the videos and just resonate that there is a lot of soul fam out there and we are all reconnecting, and I do believe in that. And if you don't, at this video that I'm going to put up in my community page, Doesn't matter. It's like she says, you don't resonate with anything I'm saying or I put up. It's not for you. So instead of commenting silly comments, go elsewhere, because some people do that. Hi, 74. So, if you don't resonate with it, it's a reason you don't resonate with it. If you do, or something in anything I say or others say or videos that I put up, good. You're resonating with it for a reason. Bit of a soul resonation going on. I've put a few videos up with the orbs in and Finn and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a quick chat just to say I'm so buzzing with happiness this morning just because of finding her again and what she was saying about, the stuff that I'm into, and she wants to connect more with people on that, who know about Q and stuff like that, because like I kept saying, it's nothing to do with politics, it's beyond that. There's more going on than meets the eye. It is very layered. You could call it multidimensional chess game, which a lot of us have said. A lot of people don't understand that. That's fine. It is all to do with frequencies, energy, and vibration. So, we are connected. We just need to raise our energy and make it viral. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I'm saying. So when I'm looking around and talking about certain people and certain stuff, even if I've got some people wrong, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing mass awakenings, and even mass awakenings in the spiritual people who call themselves spiritual, who've been slagging that side off and now actually coming to it, or never mentioned it. She said she didn't really used to talk about it a while back. She was waiting for now, 2020. Funny that, because there's a lot of people that were, even a couple of years ago, you'd get so much pushback from people. You still do now, but there's a lot more people researching. And the fact is, at the end of the day, the fact is out there at the end of the day, and this is a fact, people are scratching their heads. People are starting to question everything. That's what you should be doing. The quest you're on, question everything. Question. You're on a quest. As soon as you start researching and question everything, you're on your quest, your path, and it will bring you to beautiful places. It will take you from fear, because you shouldn't have any fear. One of the biggest things that mainstream media were built for were fear, because you're seeing visions with half of them, a lot of them aren't even true. They pay people for certain actors and stuff like that. People can laugh at that, but they do. Or they're not putting the whole story out. It's not saying the story isn't there. It's saying they're not giving you the other side of the story. They're only giving you one, which is their story, which is what they want to put your vibrations down in a shit energy, basically, and a lower energy. And if you're in a lower energy, you're going to get fed upon of those entities that feed on negative energy, and you will get ill from it. We all know when you feel like crap, you feel bad. You'll get negative thoughts, negative things will begin to happen. People are starting to find out that happiness is found in little things. I've always known that, and it is like today. I just got happy because I saw this woman talking about, oh my God, I found her again. I can get happy off the birds singing outside, sitting in the sunshine when it's peaceful, just looking around at people who are happy. When we're in lockdown, but people are still walking out, because we know what that's all about. People are still walking out that joy when you see other people chilling, relaxing, loving a being around the family, whatever it is that they're doing. Butterflies flying about, all them things that people take for granted that some people don't even look at. Being out in nature, everything. Like I said, we do get brought down by other things in real life and all that. It's not saying that we don't. We do, but you just need to know how to reflect and to just raise back up in a frequency again. Just forget about it. Look at it. Oh yeah. But anyway, like I said, I'm supposed to be cleaning, so I just wanted to come on and say I'm going to put the lady up on my community post, because I can never say her name right. I know it's Jennifer. It's something Jennifer, but I'm so glad I've come across it, and I'm so hoping I could have a Zoom chat with her, a private Zoom chat or something, because it's just them connections of seeing someone a while ago, a bit like Roxanne, and coming across it again, coming across that person again and going, oh, yeah, they're into this. They know as well. And, they're very spiritual, been awake far longer than me, but know that Q and Trump are the part of the light team, whether people believe that or not. I'm not interested in people who don't believe that. It doesn't matter to me. It was a tool to wake people up. and just all the other stuff that people class as mad and classes as conspiracy theories with a tinfoil hat on. Take a tinfoil hat any day to the mundane, boring, brainwashing, fear-mongering place where some reside. Not their fault, a lot of waking up, but that's all I want to say. So the little message was the little worm cut in two, turns into two little worms, and then they faced each other. Well, would you know yourself if you were facing yourself? Is it... I wrote it down actually. Let me see if I can just find it. The message was see this? You can't see it because it's very light, but it was two worms, and it says on it what I wrote down after a meditation is, if it came face to face, meaning the two ends of the worms, would it know itself, remember, reconnect, resonate? It was and still is whole, split to experience duality, and then find itself and unite in love. That's the words that went with the little picture of the little worm. Because they normally said that's what they used to say when you were little, didn't you? Cut a worm in half, it'd separate but could live two separate selves. Is that right? Something like that. So, yeah. And it made me laugh, and then it just put reflection on self, because I'd say the non-loving entities don't reflect on anything. They're not bothered. Us that have a heart reflect on stuff. So, Cosmic Kitty, is she American? Name sounds familiar. I've seen a lot of people, and then because there's that much going on, I forget. So you could always put a link in or something after this, but name sounds familiar. Name does sound familiar. I'll have to check it out. But anyway, I've got to go because I've got stuff to do. It was just a little chat to say hi. Hope you're all right. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Raise your vibrations, you know, and look for the little things in life that make you happy as well. It's not always the big things. No, she's English. I think she would get on well. I've heard of Cosmic Cat or something like that, so we'll see. I'll have a look. So I will see you very soon. Bye. Where we go, one we go all as well.